Hi there, I'm Robbie. I'm an accounts assistant here at Review Portfolio, and I'm today delighted to show you a short video of Dext and its benefits in helping you with your accounting processes. So what is Dext? Dext is a data extraction, document management, and fetching software. Dext is designed to help you with saving time in your manual processes of your bookkeeping and also allows you to store records digitally on the cloud. Dex allows you to go paperless and allows for you to eliminate the need for printing and storing your invoices in files. This makes it more efficient to work and also is eco-friendly. When you store documents on the cloud, you're at less risk of documents being lost or damaged and also allows you real-time access with an internet connection. Once you've uploaded your documents into Dex, Dex then processes the data by reading key information from the documents and turns it into usable data that syncs with your accounting software. This allows for quick and easy bank reconciliation. Now, let's take a look at Dex. Once you've got your Dex set up, you will then need to connect it to an accounting software. There is multiple accounting softwares that it does connect to. The main ones, obviously, as you know, Xero, QuickBooks, Free Agent, and also other softwares which do other functionalities. However, today I'll be showing you with Xero. Once you have connected, you do need to set up your settings. And there is this good functionality called Publish Multiple Currencies. Obviously, you will need this to be turned on within your accounting software. But what it does is when you've got an invoice, which potentially could be in dollars, but you've paid for it in pounds, it has a functionality to change the amount of the invoice when you pay it to pounds. And it's a fantastic piece of software. So I'll show you this when we get to it. You can also do your purchases invoices, your sales invoices, and some bank. But today, as I said, I'm just going to show you purchases only. And obviously it gives you a lot of access to where it gets posted inside of Xero. If you are doing most of your work through Dext, then I would always choose awaiting payment or paid where possible. There is also a section where it says warn me when creating a new supplier. Obviously, if you do have a new supplier in Dext that isn't in Xero, then obviously this will let you know, but it will also automatically make you a supplier within Xero. And then there's this good feature called Bank Match, which you can autofill a payment. This is really helpful when you are using multi-currency, because obviously at the time of the exchange rate, the payment amount might be different to when you pay later on. This autofills a payment for you, changes it to the amount that you have paid. So if you paid it in pounds when it's a dollars account, then it does it for you. So it's fantastic. And if you are VAT registered, Dex can also extract the VAT amount, but you can also choose this manually. Once you have got this all set up, you can go to your costs section in the left-hand side here. And this shows you where you've got all your invoices, which are ready to be uploaded. This is the inbox section. There's the in processing. This is when you upload a document via the multiple ways, which I'll show you in a second. This is where Dex will look at all the software, look at the invoices and extract all the data that it can to again get ready to be published. You do have your review section. So this is where you need to finalize just the last little bit, just to make sure that everything is set up before pushing it to ready. And then the ready section is when you are ready to go, and then you just publish it. And once it has all been published, it's in archive. So this is the storage that we were talking about. So to add documents, you can do it in multiple ways. You click add documents in the top right-hand corner here. You can have multiple users within Dext. So you could have a master admin who uploads everything and then sends it for someone to review. To do this, you add the new user at the bottom, and then where that happens is they come in here. Each person will have a login, so this will also let you know when you upload it, who has uploaded this document. And that also is a good audit trail, so you can find out, okay, you had this invoice, can we have a look at it? So if you choose this, to upload the documents, you have either, you can drag and drop, you can select a file from your computer, you can connect to a supplier's online account and fetch it from there. You can send it via email, or you can even upload via a mobile app. So to do a drag and drop, all you do is you just go into your file. So all you do to drag and drop, you go to where your file is saved and you drag it across. And you drag it across. Okay. Once you've done that, you can also locate that from where you go. So you click select files, find out where it is and click it. Okay. To do it via an email, it defaults to this thing. So obviously you don't need to remember this email. Once you've used it once, then it will be posted through via, it'll be saved on your Outlook or whatever software you use. You just click this little button here. You go to your Outlook. You find the email you want. So this is the invoice with the attachment. You click forward and you send it here. You might receive multiple emails via your suppliers, and it will save you time either having to print it off or scan it in. You know, it's a great piece of kit. So you just click forward and it sends it across. So once it does it all in the background, so obviously you won't see it until it goes into your inbox. The final one I'm going to show you before I show you the connected supplier is this, the Snap on mobile. So you put your mobile number here, send you a link to get to your app. Once you've got that, you just get your mobile app open, you take a picture of your seat, it then sends it into Dext. You can also do most of the functionality within the web software that you can on the mobile app. What I'll do now is I'll show you the connection to the supplier. So once you have set up, you can go to connections on the left-hand side here, click costs, and you click add connection. What Dext will do, it will recommend suppliers. So it will say, oh, okay, you've uploaded a couple of water bills. Maybe this is your water supplier. You're a tool company, here's Toolstation. Obviously, these might not always be the ones that you need, but it will always try and recommend one for you. There's a full list of suppliers available here at the top. So when you go into the Dext website, as you can see, there is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. So it's fantastic. You can log into so many to get all the invoices you need. So saves a lot of time when you can just log in and do this. So there's the advantage of having an online account with them. So if you maybe don't have an online account with some of these suppliers, maybe you could get one set up and then it will start helping with the process. So wherever you choose popular, as I said, these are the main ones that people use, or you do a full list and you search for it. So I'm going to search for Screwfix because this is our, we're a tool company. You have to choose the owner. So say, for example, Dave had the login, you can choose him, but I'm going to choose the master admin. If the accountant is the one who does the Dext processing and can send you a link to get your login. So if they click ask client to connect, it will send you a link via your email to say, please can you log in to Screwfix with your login details, so then we can get data going from there. And that's what will happen, and it's fantastic. And it will show the screen. So if I click connect, this is the same screen that you will see. So what happens is it says, please connect to Screwfix. So it says you're going to be connecting to Screwfix, the login page. You enter your login details, so obviously your online account for Screwfix, and then you choose the date it's going to start doing it from. Please note that is obviously in the American date. So obviously anytime in October, November, December could obviously get a little bit tricky. But obviously you need to choose it from the date it's going to start extracting from. So say we wanted it from the 1st of May, for example. It will look into your account and any document from the 1st of May onwards, it will start extracting, and then from then on. You can do entire available history. Obviously, if you've got like maybe a year's worth of bookkeeping to do and you don't want to have to log in, download all the accounts, you can literally get it downloaded. So click that one there. Obviously, do be aware that obviously if there is very old historical data, it will transfer through everything and you might not need everything. So it might be worth choosing the date you want to choose from. But once you've done that, you connect and then it starts downloading your documents for you. But once you've done all that, you go into costs. And you can see this is our inbox now with the thing. So you've got your status here. Obviously, you're ready to review and your readies. You can see the user who has uploaded them. So if there were multiple people, they'll be changed there. Date of the invoice and the supplier, category codes, total of the invoice, and any VAT if there is, obviously, if you're VAT registered. What we'll do is we'll go to review to check the one that hasn't been picked up. So what you do is you click into the review, click the review invoice. So what it does here, it shows you the PDF of what it is. So you can scroll through that. And then obviously it picks up all the data here. So obviously it's picked up it's an invoice. Obviously you can change this if need be. It's picked up the invoice date. Hasn't picked up the supplier, but we have online retailers here, so we can click here. So, but as you can see here, there's this little thing. So it says not present in zero. This means it would make up a new supplier with this name here. So obviously we don't want unknown supplier, but if, say, for example, it was someone else, it was brand new inside of zero, it'd set this up for you. So you just click on retailers here. If you wanted to change the date, due date, so say it has gone for 7 days here, you select supplier rules and change the date within there. It's picked up the invoice number, but not the category code. So we'd have to change, before we could publish this, obviously we needed a category code. So what we'll do, we can put cleaning, for example, because they're washcloths. Enter the description in here. Okay, and then we go down to the thing. So what it has done is extracted the data amount. Obviously, it's found out it's in pounds. And obviously, there's no VAT because there's no VAT on this invoice. It has this option, obviously, where we selected in the start, so paid where possible. So if it found a transaction, then we could go from there. And also, there's this extra line called create line items, where it adds multiple lines. There is another invoice, which I'll show you in just a second. But if you're happy with that invoice, you've checked it all, you are happy, you can click publish. You have click publish here or click publish here. So if I click publish, it takes you out of here. And what it does now, it changes status to publishing, and it sends you a little note at the bottom down here. And now, because it's been published, it's gone from review. So when we go to the inbox, it is now not there. But we've got this one, you know, the one we sent via email. This is the one we sent by email, the ABC Furniture. So it has perfectly brought it through, and it's great. So we go here, check all the invoice data. Obviously, we all need to just put an invoice description. Otherwise, it'll just post it through as blank. You don't need to have a description within the field to send it. But when doing bookkeeping, obviously, we do advise, obviously, pushing as much description as possible. Obviously, you don't need to be a full essay of what it is, but you know, it's just an office desk. So once again, as I said, you can publish here, or you could even go back and click publish there, and it changes it. Say, for example, you wanted to flag something with your accountant, you can click this flag here, and then put a note on the system. You could say, can you help me with this bill? So when the accountant logs in, they can click this, they can see it's flagged, and then they can go, and then they can see that. And then they can maybe type below or give you a call. It just gives you a good process of sorting it out. But this one, I don't know if you noticed when we went back, had a match found. This is the bank match that I was talking about. So once we've got all the details set up, we type in water rates in here. You'll see that it has found that inside your bank account, there is a payment of £55.89 on the 7th of July for this invoice. As you can see, it matches, so we're happy with that. You can either click autofill payment, which also puts the payment in already. If it's pounds to pounds invoices, then you don't really need to use it, but you can if you wanted to. This is really useful for when it's a US dollars one, because for example, it'll be $100 in here, but paid out, say, for £85. It will then change this amount to £85 and then sort it out with the exchange rate. But once we're happy with that one, we click publish. As I said, I would just check each one, because as I said, if it has already been pre-filled by myself, this will be empty. So you just want to make sure that it has put some description in. And I said, always make sure this one either goes to waiting payment or has been paid. Because obviously if you put it to approval, then you have to go into Xero and there's an extra step. So if you do this, once again, this has found a payment to the stationery company. So you know £17.50, it is fine. As you can see here, I've split this invoice. This is the one where I had the create lines at the bottom. If you click edit lines, it shows you there. So you can obviously change these ones if you want to do a bit more in depth. If you want to say you wanted to split out, oh, you bought plastic wallets in red folders, you can do this. So you click done and you click publish. Once you have clicked publish, it takes you off that one and push the thing and then goes to the next one available. So you just keep looking and you can click, as I said, you can click the waiting autofill payment and click publish. Once you've uploaded everything, it should post these will all disappear. So your inbox will be empty and they'll all be in archive. You can search for your archive ones. So if you have hundreds and you wanted to say, oh, have I uploaded this one? Then it will be in here. And also, if you have uploaded a duplicate inside of here, Dext will notice this and say, this is a duplicate, potential duplicate, I should say. Can you review this? And then you can review them. It'll give you the option to choose it. And if it is, then you can just remove them. You can also find all your invoices inside of Dext in the suppliers list in the left-hand side here. And this gives you all your suppliers. If you click into the item, you can see the invoices that have been raised up for the stationery company. Dext links with Xero with the chart of accounts or any of your softwares. But you cannot create a new chart of account within side of Dext. To do this, you will just need to create a new one inside of Xero, and then you go to this more lists here, your categories, and this gives you the list. If you click reload list, it takes a couple of minutes, and then it will bring in the new one you have created so you can do this. You can also turn on and off ones you don't want. So for example, you didn't want your undrawings one, you can get rid of that one. But once you have set up all your invoices, you have posted them to Xero. What you then is you head over to Xero to do your bank reconciliation. So this is your Xero. Once you go to Xero, you can go to your bills to pay in business, and this posts all your invoices that you have raised into the system. When you go to your dashboard and you go to your bank reconciliation reconcile tab, it will post all the ones that you have uploaded. So you can see that one there, and all that. What then it will leave is you've either missed an invoice, which you need to re-upload. So for example, we know Water UK is one, so we could upload that one. Or bank charges, for example, or loans, anything that maybe doesn't have an invoice that doesn't require it. So when you come to your reconciliation, it is a much smoother process because you know, oh, okay, I'm missing a couple of invoices. I'll go and find them. Or I know that I haven't got an invoice for this one, so I can just reconcile directly from the Xero account. I hope that was useful. And will hopefully benefit you if you have used Dext before or are interested in using Dext. And if you are interested, then you can either get in contact with the details on screen. We have multiple ways. You can either email me, give us a call, go on our social media. But yeah, if you are interested, please do get in contact. And thank you very much for your time.